evening, folks, and welcome to The Room. This started as a mobile game that got ported to the PC later. There's like a whole series of them. Each one gets more and more complex. This is the first one, so we'll basically just be spinning around puzzle boxes and solving things. Tutorial. Click to begin. Click and drag the mouse to look around. Yep. Double click on the envelope on top of the safe to focus on it. So, like, right away you can sort of tell this was built for mobile first, because if this was, like, on your phone or your tablet, you'd just be swiping to find all the things. Rose is here! Oh, hi, Mark! Hedge, that's it, that's the room, thanks for playing. Kid and Rose are both going for the, I did not kill her, I did not! God, okay. Double click the envelope. Slide. What's going on in this thread? You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. Oh dear. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and it is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. A.S. A small brass key with an animal motif. I said motif, are you kidding me? God. Okay, rotate the lid to line up the keyhole. There it is. Drag the key to the keyhole. Turn the key. Open the lid. Pick up the eyepiece. A curious eyepiece. Perhaps something is missing. What does the note say? Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. A riddle. The solution must be here somewhere. You'll find the answer somewhere on the safe. Oh boy, so already we get mind games up here as well as look for weird stuff on the box. Okay. I might be able to unscrew this if I had something to grip it with. Alright, so already we've got weird stuff to deal with. Bespoke safes for the gentry. Guaranteed thief and fireproof. Right click to zoom away. Ooh. Okay. We can't do anything with that yet, because all we have is the eyepiece. Without a lens, it's an ordinary eyepiece. Creepypasta! Another weird little keyhole. Can't do anything with this yet. Alright, so it's dark, so it's a little hard to tell, but there are little, like, symbols on the bottom of the box here. So we have air, water, earth, and fire. Let's check with our riddle again. Feed me and I shall survive, give me drink and I shall die. So it's obviously not water, because water is drink. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like fire to me. Wood feeds it, but water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. Boop! A peculiar old key. Oh boy. There's something unusual about this key. I should take a closer look. Rotate the end of the key. Looks like I can turn the end to make the key into a different shape. Alright, so I should be able to use this up here. I think. Nice. Kitten says, fire! Alright, what did we get? An ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. Oh-ho, a wrench? Why, don't we need one over here? Virapecco, the fire emblem is found. Sure is. Alright, so... there's nothing particularly funky about this, we just gotta use this one. Some keys that you find, you need to do stuff with, others not so much. A lens. It looks like it would fit in the eyepiece. Whoa! Secret symbols! And freaky ghost screams. Yay! Sure, that's fine, normal and fine. Don't worry about it! Okay. So, that aside, we can still mess with this key. Let's see here. We need it to look like this. Virapecco. It's just the spirits cheering you on that you got the scan visor. Kin, the real creepypasta begins. The creepiest pasta of all. Alright, so now that should fit here. Ooh, spooky. And now we can use our eyepiece to start lining things up. Come on, line up. Please. Pretty please? No? Well, you want to go the other way? Is that what you want? Yeah, that's what you want. Whoa! Oh my god, there's more puzzles inside. Who would have thunk it? Well, well, let's take it out for a closer look. Chapter complete! Pleasing progress. But do you really think you've proven yourself yet? Yes! So, now we've taken this out to get a look at it. Virapecco. Safecracker! These 3 steals stand between me and the contents of this box. Alright, so we've got a keyhole, a gear, and some kind of eyeball. There must be a way to get into it. So let's start looking for oddities on the box. Alright, this has a little eye, a plate with an eye symbol on it, but it doesn't seem to move. Alright, so that is probably related to this seal here. We've got a set of numbers, but we don't have any sort of number code. Oh, but if we look in here, maybe we can find it. 7... 5... Okay, so 5 over here, 7 over there. Okay. Can we figure the others out? It's a matter of perspective. But I don't know what the right perspective for this box is, unless I can't reach it like this, which may very well be the case. Oh, hang on, we've got a 2 up there. And a 6 down here. Okay. Hooray! Oh, and we've opened something. Let's get a better look. Okay, that doesn't really help me. There's a little door here, but I can't open it right now. What's down here? Well, I don't have anything to put there, so... I don't know how much I can do with this just yet. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. This looks like a winding mechanism, but there should be some sort of key. This might be where we stop for this part of the box. So, let's keep looking. Ah, this one's got the little gear part on it. A circular indentation. It seems to connect to the mechanism inside. There's a seam here. What are you about? Ho-ho! An ancient leather-bound book. The cover seems very ornate. I bet if I do this, I can wiggle it. And I can open this. Yes! Hello! February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all, but there is something there. Between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. The circle are petty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold, it is the pursuit of this. Well, in the meantime, we got our little winding key. This book is full of opinions. On one page and nothing else. Oh, we've also got a funny little symbol here. I don't know where it goes, though. Verapeko. The Null! Kin. The Null! Type Null is my favorite Pokemon. Alright. We'll come back to that symbol later, because we only have one. Now, where do you go? Do you go here? You do not. Oh hey, we have another symbol. Okay, so that tells me that I gotta match it to this down here. The one that looks like a little crown? Yes. How about you? Ah, okay, so there's little slots, so it tells me which part of the thing goes on. Okay. The one with the little cross in the spiral is the upper corner. Okay. And we still gotta find the other two, but we'll get there. Okay. Let's try using our key down here. Nice. Ooh, a note. It's from our buddy, AS. This is the exact same thing that was in that other book. Why do I get this message twice? I guess I just want to make sure you actually see it. Vera Pecco. The little cross over the spiral. The symbol, which in my sick haze I referred to as Pope Yomu. Kid. Pope Yomu! Thanks, AS. Thanks, AS. Very cool. That didn't help anybody. Alright. Oh, we have another symbol. You? I think? Yes. This one... Why is this one round? Because it's got a treat inside. It looks like a miniature telescope. I can spin it. Whee! Ho ho! I gotcha. I don't know where to put it, but I have it. Do you go here? No. Kidding. Wow! Vera Pecco. Extend. This one is also round. But it looks like it doesn't do anything. Like, this one had a little gear that we got to spin. Okay. Oh, hey, there's like a little star up here. That's not on any of the other ones. Star-shaped indentation. Okay, I can't do anything with it. Wait, I think I know where a telescope goes. Whoa. Okay. A short piece of cotton. It smells of paraffin. I think that means I can light it on fire. Go in there. Yeah. There we go. What do you see? There's nothing to see until I've got the contraption working. I'm getting pretty close. Eh. Kid, surprise treat. Vera Pecco. Paraffin. Okay, I can't spin the key anymore. This will not open. Don't you beep at me. Kid. Finn will be like, our battle will be legendary. Okay, let's see. I could find the last symbol for this thing. I mean, technically I could brute force it since I have the other three, but is that any fun? A little. But I would like to find it legit if I can. Hedge. Finn. Will be like, Rebecca, congrats, you crafted the legendary club. Finn. Amazing. I'd like to thank my friends for being here for me while I figure out what the heck is going on here. I think I have the right symbol downstairs. Downstairs. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Where's the last one then? We have that one in there, that one there, that one up there. Where are you hiding? I don't have any more toys to play with. Yet. But I will. Is it in here somewhere? Ah, there it is. Okay, it's the funny little guy. Vera Pecco. I was getting clapped at the time, but I have to say hi to everyone. Hooray! All the greetings. Okay, so funny little guy. That's our last symbol. Funny little guy with all his legs sticking out. There's the funny little guy. A heavy cast iron key. Okay. Now we just gotta figure out where this goes. Do you go here? No. Not even a little. Do you go here? Nope, definitely not. Let's get a better look at this guy. Can read the symbol which I am calling a little guy. He's just a little guy! Come on! It's his birthday! Okay, so we've got like a little hexagon wedge. But I mean, for all I know, this is the that we're going to be using as a key. I don't know. The cog symbol does not seem to move. Well, it's not star-shaped, so I don't think we'll be using it up here. Here, Pecco. Church key. That could mean anything. Can you imagine if I had to use it right where I found it? Ridiculous. I would believe it. I legit don't remember where this goes, though. I've seen this game played through exactly one time. I do not remember all the details. Is there something I need from here? I don't think so. Nothing on there seemed to indicate any sort of code. Okay. The hints are very non-patronizing if you feel like you're super stuck and want to nudge. Yeah, I think I've been stuck a little too long. Maybe I'll look at the hint. The lamp is alight, but I'm not sure if it's where it needs to be. Ah! There's a little... Aha! I see. I totally missed this little lever on the side. Kidding, for the life of me, I forgot this key entirely. Now can I look? Wow! A guy. With no face. I get the feeling there's more to that than I saw. Would the eyepiece reveal anything? Trial. Trial? Oh! We get to be at science class. Oh, hang on. Ah! There we go, that explains it. Can't turn the middle piece, so we gotta use that to line ourselves up. Yes? Maybe? Hang on, you're upside down, aren't you? Nope, nope, you're the right way up. I gotta spin the outer ring, too. I'm sure this is just a normal guy, and it's fine. Rose, well that's eerie. Vera Pecco, yee. From science to cults. A brass plate with the letter L. Alright, so we'll put our L here, take the L. Trial. These aren't even alphabetical. Why would you do this to a person? Chat, amused by take the L. Oh, alright, so we solved the eyeball. One of the seals opened. 2 more, and I'll be in. Vera Pecco, today's stream is brought to you by the letter L. Woo! And we got more stuff over here. Fun. Is this where this key goes? Maybe. No! Square hole. Alright, clearly we need to get this thing open. It's a safe dial, but there's a piece missing. Of course there is. Oh boy, do I get to hear about the Callow Gold again? I don't remember entirely, but I think that passwords can be a couple of words, unless I'm the crazy scientist. I mean, I know there's a puzzle in the second game where there's, like, technically correct answers that you can put in, but then if you put in other words that you can find in that room, you get more lore. So, I mean, for all I know, there is an alternate password. May 8th. McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus, it is aether, and now to the Babylonians, it is simply... That looks like it says up, but I don't think that's right. Oh wait, no, it is. It is simply up. The other direction, the realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. We're going to see this hexagon so many times if I play the other games. Remember this shape now. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries in the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is superstition at work? Idle superstition at work. When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they will recognize me then. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. Shad, how is there even space for anything in that box when there's that big contraption in it? Thonks. The room is just like this. Oh, look, guys, we finally have a use for our key. I think. It's the right shape, but the hole isn't tall enough. Okay. That didn't help. Whoa! Hang on. E5... What? I'm sure these are relevant, but I don't know how. Kid and Vera Pecco. How does everything fit in the box? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Alright. Can I zoom in over here again, please? Okay, so we have 2 on one side and 5 on the other side of whatever this is. But I don't know what that is that I'm looking for. It's not you. I know it's not you. It's never as simple as just opening it up. Jerks. Ignore the ominous heartbeat in the background. I'm sure it's fine. Ken is switching to desktop. Okay, see you soon. Vera Pecco, that thing looks like a dinner plate, doesn't it? And what are we having today? Pasta? The lid of that box looks like the roll top on my writing desk. Oh, I see. So it does. Haha! Okay. Ooh, what is happening here? Okay. Looks like we gotta balance the crystals out here. Okay. Ooh, we're getting wibbly. And there we go. There it is, that dang hexagon. Hwah! Let's play with perspective to form the shape again. I love that the game is like, close enough. A keyhole. Finally, we can use this. There's like little creatures on the side, that's fun. Hang on. I gotta turn my key. There we go. There's a lot of weird space-time nonsense. Hey, another key. I love keys. Welcome to the room. Do you like keys? Sure you do. Ah, the star for the top of the little thing. Ah! We're gonna get a more different key and get a different treat, I guess. There is, like, a reason that things can defy time and space in this game. I say time and space. Mostly space. Do not worry. It is explained. June 21st. Take note of this date. It is the most significant in human history. I have done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight I open the wine! Kid. Mostly space, for now. Okay. We've got a brass ring with markings around the edge. We've got a funny little square. We've got a bunch of knights. This guy is gold, though, and all of his friends are silver. You're a bit suspicious. They also all have different weapons. This guy's got a sword. This guy's got a mace. I can spin this, but it's not doing anything right now. Well, that's okay. Where is it? This guy's got an axe. Alright, we'll worry about the knights later. Right now we gotta do this. One, two. One, two, three, four. Nope. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Ah, the thing. Okay, I think this one was 2 and this one was 5. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Kidding. Yellow says. Vera Pecco. Yellow says. We got another key, you guys. Isn't that exciting? Oh. Can I spin the whole key so I can make it match shape? Thank you. Alright, so we need it to look like this. But like... Okay. Let me play key game. Okay, but we need it to be like reverse. Because we're going to be pushing it in from our side, basically. That should be it. No? The key doesn't fit like this. Okay, fine. Jeez. The game's like, no, stupid. Do it this way. There we go. A circular plate with a star emblem. I love plates. Hey, there were a bunch of gears in there that weren't before. Oh, well, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. I think... Where do you go? I think this goes here? Yes. Oh, and we're done with that. The second seal is open. Just one more to go. Vera Pecco. Don't worry about it. Kin. Goodbye, box. It's fine. We get a whole new box to play with. Okay. Alright. So this wants us to turn this way. But I don't have a way to turn it yet. Oh, lots of nonsense over here. That doesn't do anything yet. This mechanism looks like it slides upwards, but what drives it? Truly a mystery. Looks like some missing gears. Oh. Hello! Ah, and now we have guidance for whatever these are. Okay, so... we don't have the circular one yet, but the square we gotta adjust. Like that. Okay, square's done. Now we just gotta find the circle and make sure that that darker side is pointing down. Like, see here, the darker part of this metal piece is pointing in the same direction as the corner on the little drawer we need to open. So we just gotta find the circle and make it do that. Easier said than done, obviously. Can hello new box, Vera Pecco. Box 3! Can the dark bit mouth go, ah! Ah! Okay. I'm still very suspicious of this guy. It's just... also, something's going on up here. But we don't have this key yet. But I see you. So pushing this starts those gears, but I think I need these gears going first before anything cool will happen. Eh? Oh hey, look who it is. I don't think this was here before. The room does this. It messes with the environment a little bit as a treat. An elastic band and a large cog. Yay, I get to play with a rubber band, everybody. Okay. Not quite. Here? Here. A small screwdriver. Congrats! Thank you. Finally, we can unscrew things. I know I saw some things to unscrew. Do I remember where? Absolutely not. Ah, here they are. Whee! Whee! We're building furniture, everybody. A peculiar folding key. Oh boy. Vera Pecco, the fabled screwdriver. Again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. God, I think that every time. Every time. I need a screwdriver for anything. Okay, we got a funky little folding key here. I don't know if we need it for this, though. We might need it for some other thing. Yeah, we need it for here. Okay, so this piece needs to be up top. And then... there we go. Shad, I'm alive. I got nerfed for a bit, but now I'm life. Welcome back. We're solving puzzles. I found another cog. Great. Great and swell. Okay. You go here, I think. It feels like I can take this off again if I need to. Another medium-sized cog. Great. Now we have two. And now we can put them here and here. Or not. Here and here? No. We're gonna need one more. That's where the problem lies. Shame I can't steal that one. Unless... no, it doesn't quite reach. So we do need one more. Okay. Find the third cog, everyone. Not quite enough. Some stuff is certainly happening here. I imagine we'll have to mess with that in a bit. Be right back. More cogs. Nope, no elastic band here. Okay. Does any of you guys have a cogs? No? Would you like this? You want a rubber band? I don't think they want rubber bands, guys. That's nowhere close. Let me just make sure that, yeah, that doesn't reach. Okay. And none of the other ones come off, so it's not a matter of that. Mostly I'm wondering if I just need to use what I have at this point, but I do think we might need one more cog. Okay. solve that already. Blech. I don't think I have enough cogs, actually. Mostly because the other ones don't pop off. Yes, I know I need to reuse them, but they don't reach each other. Unless now is where I use the elastic band, but it's not looking like that's the answer. The room! Yeah, I didn't think that would do anything, but, you know, gotta try. Perhaps I can connect them with something else. You say that, but I don't have the something else. Unless... Nah, because it's not letting me connect them with the rubber band. Apparently I am on the right track. Okay. Meh. This way? No. Oh, there we go. God, that was stupid. Okay. Gimme. Oh, goody, I got a tube. I love tubes. Do you guys like tubes? There's a treat inside. A small key. And a photograph. Hey, this is someone's house. Neat. Kidding. Kaboom! Night sky! Love them. Nice. We did it. Okay. And now what? Something is missing here. Is it this key? No. Does this go here? Yes. It's the dang hexagon again. Oh, okay. Another perspective puzzle. Okay, that part's right. There we go. Kitten, adorable baby key. Shed. Shape! Ooh. A small silver shield. Okay. Our buddy here isn't armed with anything, so here you go. I'll take that. And this looks like it's just the right shape here. Yeah. Nice, it changed color. Okay. Oh, it's a clock. What time do you want it to be? Is there a clue here? Super hard to tell. 6:05. Oh boy, another box! Pleasing progress. But do you really think you have proven yourself yet? Sure! 2 whole boxes! Kin says, win! Alright, so there was a third box inside that box. It's boxes all the way down. Why do you think I titled this stream Puzzleception? Vera Pecco, another box. Alright. Let's see what we can mess with down here. I love hexagons. Spooky ghosts, can you not whisper at me, please? I'm busy. Oh, okay. Oh, goody! Another box with a puzzle on it! July 15th. My research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I am increasingly convinced that it is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear. It derives a colossal energy from somewhere. I have fashioned a device through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation. I lack the understanding to control it. Oh, it's that darn hexagon again! Alright, let's do our puzzle box. Ah, yeah, okay. So we gotta get this little orb from one end to the other. We can't just cheat like this. We gotta do the whole thing. So we basically just gotta shuffle it around until it lines up. And keep doing that until we can get it on this track here, so that it will line up here. There we go. Nope, not quite. Hang on. Yep, there we go. There we go. Thunk. Wow, another key! Who would have thunk? An ordinary key. No, it isn't! It's the room! Nothing is ordinary here. Okay, so I can already see we're gonna have another fold-out key. That's not this key. Do you go here? Nice. There we go. Oh boy. Red! It's a frame for a piece of paper with a viewing lens. Well, I still have that photograph. I didn't learn anything. Let me look again. One more time. Oh. Okay. Wait a second. Sigil, huh? Okay. I wonder if I can put sigil on the first puzzle. I'll try and remember that for later. Wow! Wow, indeed. Alright. Vera Pecco. Sigil! Alright, let's look for somewhere where we can put letters in. This isn't it. Should focus on the sides of the box. Okay. I already did that. That doesn't help me. We have a globe, but it's missing a piece. There's a wheel missing here. Well, I don't have any wheels. Is this spinnable? No. Feel bullied. Okay. What do you have to say? Is there anything else in the safe that I cracked? I mean, I can't look at the eyepiece as an inventory item. Don't have any other inventory items to work with. Nope. Okay, it just gets mad at me every, like... Okay, it doesn't matter which ones I'm hitting. I get only so many wrong answers, basically. Okay, that didn't help me. Yet. Sigil, sigil. I'm not seeing... Unless I need to look for that stupid hexagon again. Is there something else down here? No, not really. There may have been a shelf I missed underneath the picture viewer in the safe. Oh? A small square peg. Square. Certainly is. Where do we have squares to play with? That's round. Maybe here? No. be up here then. Ah. You. They won't let me put it. Guess that's not where it goes. Here? I doubt it. I wonder if it matches something nearby. Yeah, it matches this, but I can't do anything about it. Here? No, that's a diamond shape. I can see little seams over here, like, that's gonna pop out. Ken. Diamond! I love shapes. Shapes. Everyone's favorite. The Q-shaped panel looks different through the eyepiece? What? What Q shape? This one? Is this the one you're... it's this one. I see. Get out. A square hole. Oh boy, I hope this goes here. Vera Pecco. Look out. Skyrim dungeon. Alright. Let's spell sigil. Can you spell sigil? Because I can't. These aren't even alphabetized. Oh. A bright blue crystal emanating a strange light. July 29th. A new discovery has shaken me to my core. To investigate the refractive properties of null element, I fashioned lenses from it. To wear one is troubling and exhausting in equal measure, and I am shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker the deeper into the earth I go. I have relocated my study to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Uh-oh! So, surprise, the reason things go wibbly wonky in regards to, how space works is because of this null element. And, if I'm not mistaken, this is a small chunk of the stuff. Anyway, let's slap it over here. It's the same shape. Whee! Go inside. See you later, physics-defying little creature. Or whatever you are. Now, can I play with this? I can't. Laser focus. A tiny weighted flywheel. I do like tiny wheels. Here we go. Some sort of device for reflecting light. A hexagonal piece of a map. It's always hexagons with these people. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do with this yet. Seems like it is some sort of timer, but to what end, I don't know. Let's check out the map in the meantime. I see. Okay, well that is not the correct shape. Ah, there are multiple pieces missing. There you go. A brass winding handle with a square pin. Okay. Alright, hang on. Before we mess with that, I think we can go over here now. Come on. What? It's empty! Ugh. Oh boy. Hey guys, you'll never guess what time it is. That's right. It's time to make that darn hexagon again. Whoa, we got a block. An intricate wooden box. Oh boy, I hope it's got even more puzzles on it. Oh, it does. I'd like a nice fresh glass of perspective. Virafeco. There's that darn hexagon again. Darn. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to go there. What? I feel like I'm missing something here. Or maybe not. Guess not. Oh, you go here, don't you? Yes. Oh boy, a telescope. Love seeing. Okay, that doesn't tell me a lot. Let's try again. About the same. Okay. That's a surprise tool that will help us later, I guess. Unless... No. That thing had nothing to do with it. Anything inside the telescope compartment? Looks like the answer is no for now. What do the buttons in the latch below the light do? Well, this one does that. I don't know what those are, though. Kidding. The top for Bowden. As far as I can tell, nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the room. I'm a bit of a fool. No clues from eyepiecing it either. Vera Pecco. This one took me a bit too. Something is opening up though. Alright, I guess we just gotta find it. Ah! There it was. Okay. Another one. Eh. Aha! Come here. A brass key with multiple folding parts. Alright, what does the other one do? Ah, okay. Ah, let me in, let me in! A star-shaped piece of a map. To bed, I think. Ken. Whoa! Key! Sortable Shelf is here. Hello. Good to see you. We're doing vaguely spooky puzzle games today. Okay, you go there. Wow! That didn't help me, really. Looks nice, though. Alright. So, now we're just missing the square and the chevron there. We can finally start messing with this. Okay. I think that's a little too far out, but that's a little too wide. We'll keep that there for now. Sortable Shelf. Yet another game I'm seeing for the first time. Vera Pecco. It's a really good one. That definitely doesn't go there. Or there. I don't know if it goes here either, though. We'll put that over there as a maybe. Okay, that's definitely there, I think. Not there. Possibly there. But so far this seems like the best fit. Okay, hang on. Let me set that one down. Okay, so far, best fit over there. Okay, this one, I believe, not quite. That's like decent, but not quite correct. This guy. Okay, there we go. That's what we want for there. Okay, that's the one we want there. And then this one is by combining these two, I think. And you two go down there. Okay? Dang it! Okay. One of you I think we have to get rid of. Is it you? Let's try. Yes! Vera Pecco, this key is the bait of my existence. Shad, spicy key. Small reflecting device. And the key broke into a billion pieces, so we can't use it again. Alright. So we put this part on this side. And send our bright, devastating null energy over to this little corner here. Okay, now we get to play Bounce Light Beam. Okay, that doesn't really go anywhere, so let's try there. So close. So close. I don't know if I can slide that little one, though. Down there. Shad. Oh, this is a different box, isn't it? I stepped away because Mom came home with stuff, including a huge tray of cookies and eclairs that I can't have because they're for a party she's going to tomorrow. Vera Pecco. I feel that sorrow. Shad. To be fair, I could have asked for a treat, but... Weep. Be strong, Shad. I also feel the same way about treats that I cannot have. Sadness. This one is mostly tricky because... Because I gotta, like, work with the eyepiece, fish-eyeing everything. Wait a second. Oh, there's a third thing up here. That's what the problem is. There we go. Kitten, you have more options than you think. Yeah, I didn't even notice that stupid thing. Oh, we have a planetarium. That's fun. Alright, first let's take our little chevron piece here. Part of South America. Alright, just gotta find the square, which is a big chunk of Africa. Planet. Hedge. Oh, that's pretty. Vera Pecco. Yeah, pretty. Shed. Oh! Alright. Vera Pecco, I apologize if you guys hear a noise. I crave cookie. It's allowed. Alright, so now we gotta find this. Let's see if the eyepiece changes anything. No, it does not. Hedge. I want a cookie. Shad Weebles. Alright. Ah, don't you tell me to focus on the sides of the box, I'm gonna get you. Okay, one more look. I think I know what to do. Maybe? For reference, just in case. Okay. Yeah, it's you. Yes! Never mind, we're fine. I didn't need that. Oh, another note from our friend. August 9th. The circle will write all along. How can I have been so blind? I have discovered a passage in their Scriptus Nocti, an incantation lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. The night I summon Astaroth, whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of accusers and inquisitors, and he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element can be mine. I could barely contain myself. There's so much to prepare. Buddy! That might not be a good idea! Alright. The globe is complete. What did I get? Ah, pull. Vera Pecco. Let's just summon a demon. Can't go wrong. Of course not. Why would that ever happen? Chapter complete. Pleasing progress. But do you really think you have proven yourself yet? Don't sass me. Okay. So now we get to play with the top of the planetarium. Shad. AS said, back off. I'm doing hot girl shish. Shish! Okay, let's start playing. Ooh, spooky! Ooh! A small slit in the center of the table. I want to hit buttons, come on. Oh, hang on, I should probably grab the things in here. August 15th. Something is wrong. I followed the incantation to the very letter. Astaroth did not appear. There are no answers to be had. More questions. The visions have increased. They gather to me, and I cannot stay in one place for long. I try to monitor them, but the lens hurts my eyes. I have mixed a solution for the pain. For those that follow and find this journal, I lack the power to describe this. There is no concept within the human sphere with which to explain it. The house is so much larger now. There are rooms everywhere. Uh-oh! Maybe you shouldn't have messed with the magical super element. Maybe, perhaps, buddy. But, you know, it's okay if I do it. Vera Pecco. Man, it feels like space is warping around us. Kin. Wow! Dang, what? Something else I can do. Okay. Like this over here, perhaps. No hints. Okay. A large circular indentation. Don't know if I can touch that yet. I might be able to touch this, though, now that I have this. No. The fact that I can't touch this one bothers me. Please. Oh-ho. A small socket. Now? Okay. There we go. Just let me use my little creature hands, please. Oh, we have fun symbols again. Love those funky little guys. We've got a sword. Nope, okay, we had to look at the sword. Nothing funny there. Nope. There's gonna be something funny here. The sword! And our friend, that darn hexagon. I love how you get, like, close enough and the game goes, sure, here. Oh, it's just a dagger. Don't worry about it. It's not a whole sword, it's a dagger. It's fine. Ken, that fresh glass of perspective. Mmm. You love to see it. Can I play with this again? No. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Do I apply the dagger? I do, in fact, apply the dagger. Oh! A model of the solar system! Now we're getting somewhere! Rose. Oh, this room! Star eyes. Yeah. It's the good stuff, I'm telling you. Okay, so, we have a keypad? I don't know what it does. Beep. I'm guessing I gotta find, like, a specific constellation or something. And then enter it over there. Does it need to be our sword? I don't know if it does. I can try. Nah, it's not long enough. Okay, Kin. A specific constellation. Thonk. Something that will fit in here as well. Maybe that one will fit. I don't know. Will it? We'll try. Nope. Wasn't the funky little sword. Can I please look at the sun? No. Oh, let me look at this. I'm sure it's on the table somewhere. Not letting me interact with it. Bullying me. Every day. Unless it's that darn hexagon again. Nope. It's like, you fool! I would like to look around with the eyepiece so that I can maybe get an idea of what's happening. That didn't help me at all. Okay. A cover slid back to reveal a set of buttons. There must be a clue to the code. Yeah, obviously. Thank you. That darn hexagon. But it doesn't help me right now. Well, if the code is here, it's not on the buttons themselves. Okay, let's see. A lot of stuff is just no longer letting me get a closer look at. Or touch again, which is unfortunate. Through the eyepiece, I can see a pattern on the wooden frame. Can you? Ah, there it is. It was over here the whole time. Rude. Okay, that's easy enough. Me going, what space thing is it? It's not a space thing. Nice try. Steppy. Oh, we're spinning again. There's that dang hexagon again. I see you. Also an eye. Not vibing with it. Alright. What happens if I poke my dumb little head in here? Oh, it's time, everybody. For everyone's favorite. Ooh, another thing. It's a Y this time. Alright. There we go. That put a stop to all the spinning. Game's like, close enough. There's that hexagon again. Ugh. A large gold amulet. Thanks, I'll take it. Can I mess with this now, please? Vera Pecco, I see y'all. But, like, Oh no, the solar system is going away! No, come back, no! Man, that was like only the inner ring, too. What are you playing at, buddy? Whoa. Okay. There's something you want from me, but I don't know what it is. Okay. In this version, there's like a hole. I can see through it. Is that another pattern for the buttons? Is it? I don't see anything. I see whatever this is. I don't see this pattern that you're talking about, my dude. Do you guys see a pattern? Because I don't. Unless it's supposed to be like this here. Vera Pecco, the squares are suspicious. I guess. But I can't really manipulate them from here. The amulet looks like it might rotate. Okay, cool. You made it look like it didn't do anything. Okay, so the top is middle, two sides. Bottom. Okay. I guess I couldn't make this one too hard. Since you gotta jump forward and back. Kid, sus, shad. Oh! Okay! We've got a whatever that is. Ooh, funny crystal. Hold still, please. Eh. The energy source harnessing the null element. Oh boy! I love eldritch crystals. Get forward and back, and go forward and back, and then go. It's part of that darn hexagon again. Oh my god. Plagues me. Now what do you want? Okay. Do you need to be spun? Can I spin this? No. The eyeball lines up with it. Can you stop whispering spookily at me, please? Busy. Okay, which arrows do I need to line up? Is it that one? No. Is it this one? No, it is not. Okay, what changes when I spin this? Because so far it looks like the answer is nothing really. It's not... Oh, I gotta go in. Okay. I see. Alright. Pardon my coughs, excuse me. Virapecco, Stonehenge. This is a magic place where the moon doth rise over the dragon's face. Okay, buddy. Okay, I think I need to line them up over here. There we go. Whoa! Right. Right. Virapecco. Stonehenge. This is Spinal Tap. Thank you. Okay. Do I put you here? Guess so. Bye! I'm sure there's no horrible consequences for that. Whoa, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, bright. Pleasing progress, but do you really think you have proven yourself yet? God, I sure hope so. Virapecco. Incoming spooky? Rose. It's fine! Sortable shelf. Oh, Kin. Wow! Where on earth am I? Well, we've got a note from our friend. A queer sense of movement. Not quite turning, not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold, and the visions abated. Perhaps they only served to drive me to this place. The route back closes behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you are with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. I pray you are just another of my dreams. Fun! Okay, so we've got This. We'll probably need to keep this in mind. Okay. Vera Pecco. Whee! Shad. Normal. Trick question. You probably aren't. It's fine. Everything's fine. What's happening here? Can I steal this pen? No. I can't even steal a pen. Can you believe this? What's happening here? Anything I can touch? No, not yet. I don't need a hint yet. I just started. Calm down. Looks like a music box. Maybe? Oh. Hand to print. Alright, so there's something here, but we can't get it yet. Or can we? Can we spin this? We can. Hand to print. I don't know what that did, but we sure did it. Oh, there we go. A small gear. Alright. Hello. This looks triangle. Nice. Now I can do whatever this is, I think. Hooray! Oh, oh no. I see. I gotta also escape now. There we go. No? I think I need it to, like, stay open. Kin, those parts you open look familiar. I guess? Okay. Let's not touch that one. There we go. No? What do you want from me? Vera Pecco. This puzzle's a bit of a pain. So it is. even if I have them all open, when it gets to the end here, it just all goes dark. I don't know what to do about it. Well, in the meantime, what are these? Triangle, that thing that Pekko calls Popiomu, and Funny Yes. Let's see if I can do anything about that. Okay. No, I cannot, apparently. Not yet, anyway. Vera Pekko, would you like a hint? I will let the in-game hints yell at me first, and then I will ask for audience hints. There's a piece that moved on the maze on the other side of the what? What the heck? What's this? No. Incorrect. Okay. On the outside of the table. Starship socket. Oh, it's another darn hexagon. It seems like I need to move the slider around the maze to rotate the gears. I got that much. Thank you, game. Does it only need to be certain ones or something? What if I move the slider? New paths? Ah, I see. That's what that's about. A metal orb. There's something strange about it. I love orb. Wee, wiggle the orb. Familiar. Don't be mean to the orb. I'm not being mean to the orb. I love orb. Look at it. Eh. Button. What's inside the orb? What's in the orb? Open the orb all the way. Please. I want to see it. Oh. A small gear. Thank you. Oh, I am no longer allowed to touch this puzzle, I guess. Okay. Beep. Eh. Oh boy! Some old faded tarot cards! The death card has been ripped in half. Silly Silly tarot deck. Death means change. It's the tower you gotta watch out for. Anyway, we got a funky key. It's a new funky mode. These have not changed. Yet. I swear we saw a star-shaped whatever somewhere. I am already forgetting where. Not you. Here you are. Here you are. Okay. Thank you. Well, that did something, I guess. Can I still touch this? I know what it does. It adjusts this thing. Game. Hang on. Is there a treat in there now? There's something there now. Pardon my cough. Seriously, excuse me. How do I get the treat? How do I get the treat? There's a treat, and I need the treat. I thought that was like an affirmation sound, but I think it's just the machinery behind me. There's a treat. But I don't know how to get it. Ah! There's the treat. A key. Me desperately trying to grab it from the front of the box as it goes whizzing by at Mach 12. A metal plate. I love keys and plates. Alright. Looks like a goofy shape, but still ultimately just a key, thank goodness. As for the plate. Okay. Do you go here? Yes. Again, key! Oh boy. Can I figure out what to do with the key first? Thanks. I guess not. It's a limited edition drum table. Fun. I'll just take that. Looks like a coin slot. I don't have any coins. Heh. Oops. I don't have a coin. And my key is not coin shaped. Again, music. I know that the note has... Okay. This one, and then this one. Let me check that note again, though. Okay, that's enough messing about. Okay, so... Yeah, the ones on the sides of the tooth. Words, they make sense. These white keys here. They're gonna be important once I have something to put in the coin slot. Which I don't yet. Fear of Echo. I feel like you skipped a step in some of these puzzles, but the game allowed it, like the sliding puzzle with the gears. I'm sorry! It's not letting me do it again. Like, I got this one, and then it's like, that's it, that's enough. You can't play anymore. If it screwed me over, though, that's not ideal. Where do you go? Little square thing. Okay. Ah, you go here, don't you? I'm a fool. Hello. The symbol on the front is a funky little harp thing. Oh, this changed. Okay. Okay, strings. That. Ah, it changes when I change it. Okay, the one on this side was that shape. And the one on this side is that shape. There we go. Don't know what that did for me exactly. Let's turn the key back up and see if that changes anything. Oh-ho! Buttons. Ooh! Let's play combo. Let's make a captcha, everybody. Okay, can't mess with this one. Okay, 5, 7, 3, I think? Looks like it. You're a Pecco. You're supposed to hit both tracks, but it opened with one. I am not a robot. I have already forgotten the code. I'm a fool. Okay. 573. 573. 573. I know, game. Thank you. I'm doing okay. I just took a sec. Because we were making funny captcha joke. Hello. What are you? Button. Jeez, how do I manipulate that? It's not letting me slide them, which is concerning. What is happening here? I can't click on them and I can't slide them around. That's, not promising. A socket for something. I don't have anything to socket in there. The row of symbols on the side of the table. Oh, now we're looking at those? Now we're looking at these? For what reason? These don't do anything either, genius. Not yet. Nothing. I can't touch this anymore, so forget that. There we go. Okay. This one, this one, this one, right? Yes. There's our coin. For the piano. That makes sense. Yay! Thought you were doing that by yourself. Hey, it's the title screen music. Give me these. Bye! I don't get the handle back? Okay. Okay. They're identical. Where do they go? Not sure yet. Mostly because they're not the right shape for that. Can one go here? That would be a no. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I am looking! Be patient with me! Wait, hang on. Ah! I see. They do go to this puzzle, but they go here and here. Okay. Now we can start... Now we can start to play. One more? Go this way, maybe? Not quite. So close. Okay. Okay. Need to get that corner over there. So close. Ah, dang it. Come on. Well, that's down there. There we go. Vera Pecco. This one's a pain. Spatial awareness. Nobody's friend. Whoa! A red gem and a metal plate. I do love rocks. Oh, and we're done with that. We have lots of other things to play with instead. Okay. Nothing, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna put this in here. Alright, now I gotta... How do we play this little game? Ah, right. Slidey puzzle. I'll take that. Funny blue rock. Funny green rock. And funny yellow rock. I thought that was going to be a lot more painful. Slidey puzzles are the bane of my existence. But it's fine. Okay, now we just gotta figure out where everything properly goes. Ooh, that's something. You know what? Let's not worry about that. Okay. I can remove this if I need to. Alright, let's see if that's correct. Not quite. I'm gonna try swapping these two first. Oh, hey, that was it. Nice. Just had to make funny shape. What's inside? Hey, stay open when I open you, thank you. Rose is off to dinner. Have fun at dinner. Also, when I was retrieving the little gemstones, Vera Pecco was like, the Chaos Emeralds! Sure is. Okay, here we go. Getting closer. Nice. In you go. Whoa! Oh. It's that darn hexagon again. Or at least part of it. Oh ho! Maze 2! Alright. Let's go! I think I might have been tricked. Yes, okay. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Don't give me a hint. It's just button push. Oh, okay. There's that darn hexagon again. Yep, there it is. Alright. Now let's... gotta play mess with the thing. To make shape. Whoa! Ooh, okay. Oh, alright. My eyepiece! I need that for puzzles! Uh-oh. Game complete! You made it through! Unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be sterner tests to come. You have taken the first step on a longer journey. I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way back. Not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many more rooms ahead. Vera Pecco. So there might be a sudden noise at the end of this. Not really a jump scare, but loud sounds incoming. There they were. Freaky loud sounds. Hedge is off to sleep. Take care. I mean, your timing is great because we win. Shad, game over. You broke eyepiece. I need that for puzzles. What am I gonna do? Anyway, hooray, we did it. That was the first room game. So now we can go wherever we want. I do want to see if I can enter sigil on the first puzzle box. I think it's the first puzzle box. No. No, this isn't the one I wanted to go to. Vera Pecco. Dang demons. Second box. Right after I click to the thing. Okay, can I go to... If I do quit, where will it send me? Main menu. Okay. Thank you. I was a little afraid it would quit the whole thing. Okay, second box. Second box. Now I just gotta remember how we find our L plate. I don't see a... Never mind, we can't do it. There's no... The letters for sigil aren't even here. Oh well. Then it's okay. We figured it out. Kid, broken heart. Me too, dude. Anyway, that's it for the first room game. If you guys would like to see the rest of them, I do technically have access through other people's Steam libraries. Family share is a wonderful thing. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had as good a time as I did, fiddling through puzzles and watching things fold and unfold and refold and twist around and those darn hexagons. Vera Pecco. More! Slamming on desk. If you guys are enjoying the room, I say like there's more of this one. If you guys enjoyed the playthrough, please consider donating to my Patreon if you can. There's a robo-cat-shaped button underneath the streaming window. If you cannot see it, try stretching your browser window out a bit, as it does like to hide. $1 a month will get you access to stream-related art before it goes up on other social media. $5 will let you vote on what I draw, and $10 will get you access to Photoshop files if process is your kind of thing. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good rest of your evenings, and I hope you are all staying safe and taking care of yourselves. Good night, folks.